Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already. And in today's video, we are going to be getting into what you should wear and what you should avoid if you have the body type that doesn't really have any curves, not much shape. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I want to start off by saying that if you don't have many curves or if you don't have a really shapeful shape, there is nothing wrong with you. Your body type is perfectly fine. This is just to help you to dress for your body type if you do want to create more of an illusion of curves and shapes. Things like our accessories and our clothes, if chosen well, can do the trick very well. So you just have to know what to get for your specific body type. So let's go ahead with tip number one. One of the easiest and one of the most affordable ways, I'd argue, to create shape is by using waist belts. These are one of my favorite accessories because they automatically bring in the waist and they also emphasize the hips. Even if you don't naturally have curvy hips, bringing in the waist is going to create the illusion that you do have more curvature around your hip area. Now, of course, waist belts are not appropriate for every single outfit, okay? You can't just throw on any outfit and put a waist belt on it. You have to be mindful of what you're actually wearing, but especially if you're going to be wearing something like a midi dress that's a little bit more plain, or anything for that matter that's more plain and solid and coming down your whole body, then you want to look into waist belts because that's a great way to now create some more dimension in your shape. Tip number two, you want to work with proportions. What you can do is throw on something like a fitted top and throw on some pants or a skirt that has a little bit more volume. What this is going to do now is emphasize maybe the slimness or the straight shape on your top half, but then wearing a bottom that has more volume is now going to make it look like you are fuller down there, which now creates a little bit more dimension. So you don't just look like you have no shape. Now it looks like there is some sort of shape there. If both your top and your bottom half are being emphasized equally, it's going to be hard to create a shape. You want to create shapes with the clothing that you have. So don't just only wear fitted things all throughout your look. You want to create a balance between fitted and looser things. Okay, so next up, this is actually a very, very important one. What you want to do is incorporate some pieces in your wardrobe, if you don't already have these, that either have structure already or that create some type of shape or that has some type of angles to it. Things like wide leg pants, for example. That's something that now flares out your bottom half and it's going to create more volume in your bottom half. Something like a peplum top is another great example of a piece having structure. It's going to immediately create shape because it's coming in at the top half and then it is flaring out at the bottom half of your top. And then you have things like blazers with shoulder pads. Because this kind of piece has structure in the shoulder area, it's already going to create more interest in your shape because now you're just bringing in different dimensions and different sharper angles. You also want to look into things like A-line dresses, which flare out at the bottom half. And off the shoulder top is also a great option because if you already have a straight shape, you want to try your best to create more angles. Having an off the shoulder top is going to do that. It's rather kind of cutting across and just bringing some more interest there. In the same way, something like a halter top around the neck is also a great option because not only is it more feminine, but also it's creating that angle. It's not just like a regular spaghetti strap straight down kind of tank top. It's something that's coming around your neck, creating more angle, more interest, and so it doesn't make you look so straight. All right, so we're about to move on to the next tip, but before we do, another great tip that I have is to go ahead and press that red subscribe button. Yup. So make sure that you join the family, please, pretty please. And please press that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you'll be up to date. On all seriousness, we're moving on to the next tip. Okay, so next up, you want to try to avoid things that are very straightforward, designs and styles that are very straightforward, kind of boring, doesn't have much shape, doesn't bring much interest, because all that's going to do is emphasize the straightness of your shape that much more. Rather, you want to look into things that have more design and just more interest, because what that's now going to do is shift the attention from the straightness of your shape to the design. So for example, if you have something like a fringe dress, people are not going to be like, oh my gosh, she just looks so straight. No, they're going to be looking at all the movement in your dress. And so your shape is not even really going to be noticeable. As a matter of fact, the fringe is going to distract from that. In the same way, you want to look for dresses that have ruching or ruffles, something that just has more interest, something that has some movement, okay? And even if it doesn't have movement, there's some sort of design in it that will create shape or divert the attention away from your shape to that design. Last but not least, if you want to create more of a shape, then I would recommend that you start getting more into colors and the illusions that they create, as well as getting into more prints and patterns. This is honestly a really big styling hack, because if you know how to work with colors and patterns and prints, you can create a lot of different illusions with your body, okay? So for example, if you have on black, it creates more of a slimming effect. If you have on white or any super bright color, it's going to look like there's more volume. So if I put on a black top and white pants, I have now made my top half look slimmer, and I've made my bottom half look a little bit more filled in simply by the colors I have chosen and where I place the colors. Now don't get me wrong, of course the kind of pieces that you choose to style really does make a difference, but just giving you an example of how color itself makes a big difference in bringing some sort of shape or dimension to your look. Now when we talk about prints and patterns, because they are on the busier side, there's just way more going on, your shape is probably going to be the last thing people are looking at. What you will see first and foremost is the pattern. So when you look at my dress, you're seeing a lot of the pattern. My shape is not being as emphasized as something like a solid midi dress would do. If you have something solid, it is going to show more of your shape, way more than something that is patterned or printed and just has a lot more going on. So make sure that you're not sleeping on prints, patterns, and colors. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. If you have any further tips for my girls who want to create more shape, then go ahead and leave it down in the comments. Let's learn from each other, and while you're there, please do not forget to press that red subscribe button, okay? Join the family, and please press that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you'll be up to date. I appreciate you all. God bless you, and I will catch you all in my next video. Deuces.